Hi everybody, Alex Deploy here from Expert Forex, and in today's video I'm going to try and convince you that you should enter free trading competitions as often as possible, even as a beginner. And the reason why I'm making this video is last week we made you aware that we are launching a $7,000 trading competition which can be used on demo accounts, and you can use up to 4 free entries. If you want more information about this trading competition, please use the link in the description of the video, as well as the website link explaining how this competition works. It can even be entered into as a beginner. All you need to do is use the default settings of your robot and adjust them in the 4 entries that you are allowed to make. So here are some reasons why you should be entering competitions. I'm going to go through these reasons in a lot of detail further on, but let's have a look at the Expert Forex history of running trading competitions. As you can see on your screen, we ran a competition a few years ago of $30,000. We've basically been running competitions every 1 or 2 years, so we're not new to the competitions. We've put a lot of money into competitions, and you'll see why, because we've had amazing benefits from these competitions. And here are some examples. We've had a $10,000 competition, $4,000 competition, $30,000 as I've mentioned, $6,000 competition, and the current one is a $7,000 competition. And here are some of the results from some of the competitions in terms of adding to your trading. Here's a video that shows you how to use any trading robot to win competitions and trade very successfully. Here's a video on how you can spy on the winners of these competitions and find out exactly what they've been up to. And here is a playlist, an Expert Forex playlist. Again, the clickable link to this playlist will be in the description of the video, as well as in the first commentary. There are 27 videos that discuss the previous competitions and the results of those competitions, as well as learning points from those competitions. Now, one of the biggest benefits from these competitions was the discovery of a $1 million robot. It came out of one of our competitions where we said that traders can use any robot they wished, and this particular trader had a $1 million robot where he could basically trade a small amount of money into a huge amount of money, and won the competition by a mile. We then had a look at the robot and made some changes to it, and you can see after that I generated $1 million quite a few times trading that particular robot, using the concepts that came out of the competition that was won. So that's one benefit to Expert Forex. Other benefits was we started looking at other ways of making $1 million, and here you can see we used our RSI envelope trader to trade 5Ks to $1 million, and here we used the Make Money robot to trade $1,000 to $10 million. Now I must stress both of these events happened on a back trading basis, but what we wanted to show you is that these EAs, these trading robots, have the potential to make substantial gains. Now obviously past results cannot be repeated into the future on a guaranteed basis, but they do certainly give a good indication of the potential of some of the EAs. There were also some EAs that were created out of the competitions where traders used our existing EAs at the time in a very creative way, and we then created new EAs based on their strategies. We even designed a trading tool which you can download, which members of the paid forum can download. It's a free download to those members, and it's a tool that allows you to trade on successful traders. So let's look at the reasons why you should be participating in trading competitions. But just briefly before we do that, I'd just like to go through a quote that I often make to traders in the forum. I say Forex trading cannot be learned from a book or watching a video or from forum discussions. Forex trading is a practical skill like golf or swimming that is best learned from actual regular trading, regular practice, regular experimentation, regular competing, and this is why competing plays a big role in your Forex trading development, and also being coached and having the ability to copy success in the actual market. So if it was golf, you would be getting onto the driving range, you'd be competing in competitions, and that's how you'd learn to play golf. If it was swimming, you'd get into the water and swim and compete in competitions. And that's exactly the same that is needed for Forex trading success. It is a practical skill. So the first point I have on that list is it really makes you think about making money with no pressures. Because you're generally using demo accounts in these competitions, you can use up to 4 demo accounts. You are not under pressure, but what it does do is it focuses you on making the most money that you possibly can. This cuts straight to what Forex trading is all about. It's about making money and making the most money you possibly can from your trading account. So all traders in the competition start with the same amount. They start basically with the same EA, and it's quite interesting how some traders manage to squeeze a lot more out of their EAs than others. But the focus is the winner is the one that makes the most money, and that is the ultimate focus of Forex trading. Then you will end up using the same success techniques that successful traders do, because to win a competition you need to test your EA, you need to experiment with it, you need to trade it, learn from your trading, then you need to trade it some more and learn from your trading, and you will then succeed. So you end up using the same process. So it's very good to enter competitions because it accelerates this process considerably. You also get exposed to other elements of trading, the strategy elements that you normally don't when you're focusing on entries and exits and things like that. Because in these competitions, you reach a point, oh, I'm leading in the competition. What shall I do? Shall I put my foot on the petrol, or shall I stop trading and let the others catch me, or things like that? Or I'm fourth at the moment, there's only a week left in the competition, what should I do? What settings shall I change to try and catch the winner, and that kind of thing. So you start getting exposed to strategy elements that you normally wouldn't in Forex trading. You also get the opportunity to compare yourself with others. So you might think that making $1,000 in a week or in a month is really good, but then when you see somebody else making $7,000 in a week or $7,000 in a month, suddenly you realize that your standards need to be lifted. You can compare yourself with others, and that will break you out of your comfort zones and give you a new focus on what is actually achievable using Forex trading. Then there's an opportunity to learn from others. As I've mentioned already, we've got a tool where you can spy on your other successful strategies. You don't need to use this tool. You can actually do it on a manual basis. You can work out what these other people are doing, which currencies they're trading, which strategies they're using, and so on. FX Blue allows you to spy on your competition and then learn from them on an ongoing basis. So one of the biggest advantages of competing in these competitions is that you will learn a lot, not only about the way others succeed, but also about yourself and what you are capable of. And that's almost the next point. Identify areas of improvement. So it's only in competition when your weaknesses come out and your strengths come out. Same as competing in a swimming event or competing in a golf event, you suddenly realize what strengths you have and which weaknesses need to be worked on. And they only come out because you're in a slightly more pressure than just plain demo trading or learning about techniques like that. You are actually now trying to do your best, and certain things are showing you areas that you need to work on. And in most cases, those areas are not technical trading areas, but they are psychological areas where you might be too greedy, or you might be too aggressive in your trading, or you might not be aggressive enough. So there are other areas that then come into play. Now, if you take the competition seriously and you make a huge effort to try and win the competition, it will bring out the best in you, because you will be pushing yourself to the limits of what you can do with a trading robot and a strategy in the Forex market. And that's what I like about a competition. It raises Forex traders a much higher level. It'll also stretch and open your mind, because suddenly you'll see, hang on, I'm trading this EA and somebody else is trading it and creating much better results. And how is that possible? And it will open your mind, and you will realize that there are many ways of skinning a cat. Now, even if you don't win the competition, the process of competing will be a very beneficial process. It'll give you confidence for the future, confidence for future competitions, but also it'll give you a new perspective of trading in the market. And this is a tricky one, and only people that have competed in trading competitions will be able to identify with this, but you will find ways to find shortcuts to money making strategies and approaches. If you apply yourself very diligently during the competition, you will learn from others, or you will learn from your own experience about what matters in trading and what doesn't. And you'll be able to, in future, create a shortcut to your goals. Okay, so we've gone through these points. I think there must be a whole lot of other points that are benefits from you competing in Forex trading competitions. The competition we're talking about that will happen soon will be a 10-week competition, and it'll only start in a week's time. So there's a lot of time to think about it and get your entries in. And there's also an opportunity to keep on entering when the 10-week period is running. So you can enter at any time during that 10-week period. So actions for you after watching this video: find a Forex trading robot which you have confidence in. Enter one of the competitions. There's two competitions. The one is for expert Forex robots, and the other one is for non-expert Forex commercial robots. Then create 4 demo accounts trading 4 different strategies, and enter those 4 accounts into the competition. Spy on successful participants. Analyze your own accounts with the aim of improving your outcome. Replace failing ones and improve the other ones that are running. And as I said, even if you do not win the competition, this particular process will improve your Forex trading into the future and give you considerable confidence. So just a reminder that all the links that you need will be in the description of the video, as well as in the first commentary of the video. I hope you found this video interesting, and from me, Alex Aploy, cheerio.